Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I just got back in from New Orleans last night. My husband had to go to a show and do some work, and I just tagged along with him to be the relief driver. We drive. It's like an 8-hour drive, and with my husband, he likes to make some pit stops in Houston. There's good places to eat that he wanted to go to, and it took us, so it took us 12 hours to get there instead of 8 because the traffic was horrendous in Houston. If you've ever been there, it's horrendous. I'm glad we live in a small town and we don't have to fight the traffic like that. Gosh, it's horrible. So, are y'all watching the trial going on today? They're defending Donald Trump. I know everybody's supposed to, be defended. They have a right to their defense, but gosh, while ago, you know who was on? Ken's shitball star. I cannot stand that man. He was after Clinton's ass his whole presidency. Ken Starr's main objective was to pull Clinton down any way that he could. And the only way he could do it is by, finding out about his personal life and that he was messing around because that's what he did. And they knew it. He was known that he was messing around with other women. So that's what they went after. They knew he'll do it again, a serial cheater. So they went after him and he was stupid. I'm sorry, guys, but men are stupid that way. If you've done something a bunch of times, it's just a matter of time before you get caught. Just know that, everybody. No matter what you do, it's a numbers game. Sooner or later, it's going to catch up with you. Anyway, I just turned the TV off. I don't even want to listen to that man. I can't stand him. I'm not even going to watch it. I'll just watch when, they're done. I'll watch CNN and MSNBC trash them. And hopefully they're done, no damage. Okay, so what else? I controlled my eating and stayed on my diet. Thank God. I lost a pound when I came back. I got on the scale this morning and I'm down 1 more pound. So I stayed on my diet, didn't eat any bread, sweets, nothing, just, ate a salad. So I did good. I did really good and I'm really happy. One thing, God, every time I go on a trip, it was only, we stayed in a hotel one day, come back on Sunday. So it's not a big deal. But I cannot see without these glasses. I can't see to put on makeup unless I have a really strong mirror. I forget my mirror all the time. I know I've probably told this to y'all before, and I forgot my dang mirror. As soon as we got into that feeling, you forgot something. As soon as we got into our hotel room, I was like, oh my God, I forgot my mirror. So here I am like this, trying to put on makeup like this. That's how I put on my makeup. My husband was like, "Oh, it looks good. It looks good. You're fine." I'm like, "Okay, whatever." Wasn't as probably as neatly done as I'd like, but it was. I shellacked it on. Oh, and I have to tell y'all, before we got to New Orleans, we were driving that night. This is the honest to God truth. I was lost deep in thought because I was hearing taps playing, the bugle playing taps. And I was like, oh my God, somebody important's going to die. Who is it? Somebody very important's going to die. And in my mind, and I'm thinking, okay, who is it? I'm going through the list. I'm trying to get a hit, see, if Spirit will show me who it is. So the first thing I'm thinking, oh my gosh, Justice Ruth Ginsburg, is she passing away? Did she die? Is she about to die? Oh my gosh, I was nervous. And I was just saying, okay, is this Nancy Pelosi? Is it Trump? And I'm going down the list, and my husband looks at me and he goes, you're thinking really hard. What are you thinking about? What's going on in your mind? Because I'd gotten really quiet. And I told him, I hear taps playing, and somebody really big is going to die. And, he's like, okay, whatever. He just dismissed it. And I was just like, I need to do a reading, but it was dark. It was at nighttime. It was Saturday, after 6 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock when we were driving. And I couldn't make a video, even on my phone. I couldn't make a video because it's dark in the car. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to make a video. I need to tell everybody something's going to happen. What if Ruth Ginsburg dies or something? And, I couldn't, and I never did. And then, boom, the next day we're eating. We were on our way back, and God bless his soul, Kobe Bryant and his beautiful daughter lost their lives. And it's been all over the place big. And when we were sitting there eating, I told my husband, and I go, oh my God, Kobe Bryant died. And he goes, no, he didn't. I'm like, yeah, he did. I said, it's TMZ. That's what I got on my phone, TMZ. And my husband was like, that's somebody's playing a trick or something. That's just a trick. And I'm like, it's real. It's real. His Wikipedia page was already changed. I mean, like that. They changed it like that. I said, it's real, Johnny. It's real. And we were just freaking out. It's so sad. So sad. God bless his family. He has young daughters. His wife just gave birth in June of last year. So they have, and I think the other one's pretty young too, a toddler. And he has another one too, a little older. So he has four daughters, and one of them passed away with them. God bless her. And God bless his family. Just pray to give them strength to get through this. What a difficult time. It's so true. The good guys go so fast. They gave us what they were supposed to come here to give us, and they leave. They leave. God bless them. So, okay, I just wanted to talk about that. What else? So what about this Parnas reading that just came out? It's a recording. It's a recording that came out about, Trump. Him and Trump are talking about getting rid of the ambassador, and he tells him, get rid of her, get her out of here, get rid of her, take her out, you know. And he said he didn't even know Parnas, but he's having that kind of conversation in front of somebody you don't even know. I doubt that seriously, And I'm just asking Spirit, you know, what kind of effect is this going to have on everything? Is this, and you know what they're showing me? The first thing that I see is I see a black toilet that's made into like a fire pit. So this is some hot shit, y'all. This is hot shit. That's what they're telling me. This is some hot shit. There's no fooling around with this. But will it make the Republicans, change their vote? Are they going to allow witnesses? Is it going to change anything? That's what I want to know. What's the effect that it's going to have? And what they're showing me is they're showing me a lady like she has pearls on. She's got like a black velvet dress. She's all like snooty, like those Democrats, you know what I mean? They're just so aloof and snooty to the truth. They won't even, they don't believe him, or they don't want to believe him. They won't even entertain the idea, like maybe he's just trying to dig himself out of trouble, and they don't even want to go there. They don't even want to know. So, even though they know, they're just going to act like they're above it all. They're just above it all, and they don't want to get down into the trenches. That's what they're showing me. But what effect is this going to have on the public, with them doing nothing and not reacting? Because I think there was like 70% of people wanted witnesses. So what's this going to, what kind of effect will it have on the public? Um, there is going to be an outrage about this. They're looking to our leaders to do something about it. People are outraged, and they're looking up to our leaders, do something, fix this situation. But I feel like nothing happens. And they're showing me our government is crippled. They're showing me a child in a wheelchair. A child in a wheelchair. Our government's crippled. They can't do anything. It's crippled. So what are the people going to do about this? Mm. You know, I see a paintbrush, a really wide paintbrush, and they're painting long streaks. So this, I think this is that they know this is a cover up. This is a big cover up, and there's a lot of people that were part of this cover up, and people are aware of that. They know, they now know this is a complete cover up. They are understanding that, and I think the fresh paint of coat is for a fresh new president. That's the cover up, and we'll get a new president out of the cover up. So, you know, they're doing to President Trump the very thing that they don't want to, you know. They're trying to, you know, cover it up, but it's really making it very obvious what he's done. Okay, so I'm just wondering, will that Parnas, will he get a deal? Is he going to get a deal? Because that's what they're all saying. They're all like, he's just trying to get a deal. He's just saying things to get a deal, you know, to get his butt out of trouble, basically, for his legal problems. And what they're showing me is, have you ever seen one of those things that, like, that they're long? It's a long, to me, it looks like it's red, long to grab things out of the cabinet, like a cup or something that's really up high. It's kind of like a gun, and you reach up in the cabinet to grab a cup or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? I see that. So it's a long reach for him to, you know, to get some kind of deal. It's a long reach. So he may get some kind of deal, but it's a long ways off and it's a long reach for him. So that doesn't look really great for him, but maybe in, you know, way in the future. So it's a long ways off, and it's quite a long reach for him. That's what they're showing me. That's a long reach. So, you know, and now let me take a look at Barr. Gosh, well, I should call him Barf, right? When I take a look at him, they're showing me a drama face. You know, that little drama face, some like a little charm or something, or sometimes there's a picture. It's what, laugh now, cry later. So he'll be crying later. That's what they're showing me. He will be crying later. He's going to carry this shame with him till the end of his days. He will. He's trying to wash everything. I see him washing his hands. He's trying to wash his hands. He's trying to clean himself of this, but he knows what he's done. He knows it. And everybody else knows what he's done too. So everybody knows that he did this to cover up for Trump. They all know it. You know, I don't see anything, you know, I'm not seeing anything happening to him except for he's being shamed. He will go down in the history books shamed, definitely. So I don't know if he'll get any have any legal trouble because of it, maybe not, but he will go down in history, that's for sure, with shame. Definitely. Like I said, and he tries to cover it up, and he tries to wash his hands of all, but it's not, he's not going to be successful with that. Everybody knows what he did. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, guys, that's what I got for you today. Hopefully you take a break from the trial and listen to me and not the stupid trial. I think we should give them low ratings and nobody watch the trial and let it just be really super low ratings. They said that Trump has tweeted more times, I guess, on let's after the trial started. He did it like when he was at Davos. What was it, 147 tweets in a real short period of time? He is a desperado, man, a desperado. There's nothing that man won't do. Nothing, nothing, nothing. So anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to let you go. This was just a short video. Just see what's going on here. Might take a look, do another one tomorrow on Harvey Weinstein, see what's happening with him. Is he going to go to jail? And you know what I want to know about him? Is he faking it? I mean, he can barely walk now, and He acts like he's, 80 years old. He's not that old. And I don't know. Something going on with him. I always ask my husband, you think he's faking it? So I'm going to talk to Spirit. I want to see what's going on. Is he faking it or is he, really that sick? We'll see. Stay tuned. Okay, guys. So if you'd like to get a reading with me, look down below in the box. That's my email address. You can email me. You can get a reading for $25. You can either get a Celtic Cross reading, a love reading, or you could ask 3 questions and I'll answer them for you. The readings normally take 16 to 20 minutes. They are a private YouTube video that I send you, and then you're able to watch it over and over and over. Because sometimes when you do a live reading and somebody tells you something, you're like, 2 hours later, you're like, what did she say? So if you got it recorded, you can look at it again and again. And also, you can go back in 2 months and go, oh, yeah, look at that. She said that was going to happen, or I should have watched out for that, something like that, so it kind of comes together for you. So that's the way I like to do the readings so that you'll have it, to watch anytime that you want. So email me and let me know if you'd like a reading, okay? All right, guys. Love you so much. Y'all take care. Have a beautiful day. And it is 72 degrees and sunny outside. Just rubbing it in for y'all. It's a gorgeous day. I think I might go outside and enjoy it for a few minutes. Bye for now. See y'all later.